busted. It's like Sunday, and I thought I would just take you along on a creative date, like a creative solo date. I really just want to buy some sourdough, but I thought I would make it a little thing. Like I'll probably bring my journals, catch up and do some writing, bring my laptop and do some editing. And yeah, I want to get bread. I want to go to Alder and Sage, which is a coffee shop, but they do an elevated brunch. And yeah, I'm just going to take a quick shower, probably call my friend and get going. But yeah, this is just like a casual creative solo date to reinvigorate my creative spark, because I've been feeling a little bit meh about a lot of things. And I think today, it being a Sunday and it being the first sunny day here since I've gotten back to LA, I think it warrants a little bit of a little solo date treat. Okay, let's go. I've yapped long enough. Bye.
Walking at night alone, I'm like,
You're a man.
you're a guy.
Yeah.
I'm a girl.
Look who it is.
Hey.
Woo. Hi.
Hey.
Happy birthday. Late na late. Late na late.
Happy February.
Happy February. Happy Galentine's Day.
Is this what the kids do it?
That's how the kids do it. Or
The kids do it.
Or
I
ganun.
used to like this one.
okay. Bye.
me more. Oh, that's what she said once. Oh, she's raw. Let's get none. 어디로 튈지 몰라. 사람들은 그녀가 모습만 봐. And that's fine. She doesn't mind. Get to know her, babe. Then you can hate.
Okay, it's such a beautiful day, and I just got my bread, and I'm excited to just walk down 4th Street. It's actually like a pretty, I don't want to, is it historic? Like, it's called Retro Row, and actually every 4th Friday there's like a fun, I guess, not street fair, but like you can come and, yeah, there's vendors. It's kind of like a night market, and I haven't been here in a while. The last time I was here was actually when my friend Kat was here, and I thought I would just, walk around, see the sights. Gusto Bakery is actually one of the recommendations from a YouTube viewer, so I'm excited to actually, no, I've tried it before, so yeah, it was really delicious. And sorry, it got awkward. There was someone walking. But yeah, I'm trying to vlog more out in public. But yeah, I've been to Gusto Bakery before, and I really like it. And I just really wanted some sourdough at home, some good quality sourdough. But yeah, let's walk to our next destination because there's more people in front.
She's got a sweet, sweet heart after all. tak한 사람만 바라보고 있자. 사랑받아 마땅한 그녀.
During this weekend, I was really thinking about what it means to live a creative life and what it means to live a solo creative life. And I think scrolling on social media, it becomes a little bit evident that sometimes the way people present creativity online is something very big and grandiose, like, gallery openings and TED Talks and whatnot. But I think it's not always like that, honestly. Some of us live our creative lives very silently, and that's equally valid. Creativity is not tied to, those big artsy events and whatnot. It's really about the act of making and creating for yourself, creating for the ones you love, creating for others. I think that's what the spirit of living a creative life is all about. And as a solo person, I think trying to live a creative life sometimes is a little bit easier because you have the time to, I guess, explore these avenues without having to consult, these people in your life that you might be tied to. But it also can be quite difficult because I think society often brands people that are alone as lonely. And I think those are two different worlds. Being alone and being lonely are, not mutually exclusive. And you can be both, but you can also just be alone and happy. And I think I am privileged enough that I am in a place where I feel that way. I feel that although I live a solo life, I feel creatively fulfilled and even like emotionally fulfilled with my relationships with friends and family. And although, this is my current situation, it could change in the future, it could not. I think what I've learned as someone who lives this solo life and this solo creative life is that as long as I'm able to share and create things with other people, that's what brings me joy. I think sharing and teaching and also learning from others has been one of the biggest things that Job's Journal has allowed me to lean into. And I'm forever grateful for this opportunity because, like many others, and even when I'm scrolling through social media, it seems like living a creative life is this, again, huge thing. It's like, I don't know, people going to red carpet events because they have a gallery opening or something. I don't know why I keep ruminating on like gallery opening, but it doesn't have to be like that. And I think this weekend was a little breath of fresh air that even in my small routines and my small day-to-day life in Long Beach, I can still live a creatively fulfilling life and to live a life full of love and happiness, even though I am alone.
Yeah. With my guitar, it lets a town. I drew my heart a Leno wall, but I felt things were better now. I belong in your arms. Got a paper cup full of wine. I played a Charles Bridge on the side, with your hand resting under mine. Hope I'm not so out of line. Your point of view, different taste. Walking slow, bumpy pace. Cause we can fall in love. This moment's all it takes. Autumn leaves falling down. Suddenly it's over now. But we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Now I'm back, see the New York signs. Body numb, just passing time. But I keep my head up high. All my friends tell me I'll be fine. It's too late to stumble now. Tune into the little sounds. But we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we used to? Just stop the time and listen, babe. Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, you're ever glowing, babe. Can you feel my love from afar? Live high, fly to the moon. Take a second, rewrite the stars. Be my sweetheart, hearing the same song. And girl, my life was starting to fade without you around. But then you came along bringing something new. Showed the kind of vibe that I never knew. I want you here by my side. It took a little time, but the magic grew. I didn't see it then, now I see the truth. Girl, I realize, I think I'm falling. I think I'm falling into something special. Into something special, babe. I think I'm falling. Never saw it coming. Got just something special. Girl, I think I'm falling in love. Yeah, I think I'm falling in love. Yeah.
Okay, so we just finished going to Bel Canto. I wasn't really going to get a book. I just wanted to see if Joanna or Nanette were there, but they weren't there. But I got a book. It's a Filipino author that wrote it. It's called Chasing Pacquiao. I think it's like a queer LGBTQIA like coming of age, which will be a nice read. And then I already paid for it, and then I saw this tiny tarot keychain. It's so tiny, and I just bought it because it's like a keychain. I can do a tarot pull anywhere. I'll just keep it on my like lanyard, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna head to another coffee shop. Oh my gosh, I can't believe there's someone just walked by. Sorry. I'm gonna head to another coffee shop. It's called Coffee Drunk. I don't know if the reviews are good, but we shall see. And yeah, I'm trying to get some steps in, so I'm walking back to where Gusto bread is. But I think there's really no place to cross, so we'll see. I'm gonna have to cross illegal. No, I think that. Oh no, there's a place to walk. It's fine. Okay, I'll see you guys there.
I think I'm falling into something special, babe. I think I'm falling, never saw it coming. God, you're something special, girl. I think I'm falling in love. I think I'm falling in love.
Okay, we are home. Thank you for joining me on this solo Sunday solo date, I guess is what we're calling it. I think during Valentine's Day, it's always an interesting time. A lot of people have different stances on Valentine's Day. I like it. I love love, so I'm happy when other people, are expressing love to their loved ones, whether it's someone they're romantically in a relationship with or even just their friends and family. I kind of don't really talk about it on my channel, but I don't really have, a significant other in my life. And I think these times it could seem a little bit lonely, but honestly, I had so much fun treating myself today and having a day where I can just chill out. There's been so much stuff going on in my life lately, and it's nice to take a pause. And one thing that I did today that I think was a very deliberate choice was not to bring my headphones. I usually have headphones on when I'm alone, and I kind of get lost in my own world, and I love that. I love listening to music or listening to an audiobook or jamming out to my own music. But today I was deliberate and tried not to have headphones in so I can kind of take in the world. And honestly, it was such a sunny day. It was like 20 degrees, and for me that's like springtime weather. I know some people are wearing like hoodies and even like padded puffers here in LA, but for me it's full on spring weather, especially since it was snowing in Vancouver before I came back to SoCal. And yeah, it was so refreshing. Before I say goodbye today, I wanted to show you all the things that I worked on. So I did a little bit of journaling in my traveler's notebook. I know in my previous video I said that I kind of fill this in every day, but because of filming the video, I got a little bit sidetracked and I missed probably 3 or 4 days. So I did a major catch up in my passport size traveler's notebook, and I used my fountain pens that I currently have inked up. Right now I have 3 pens in this Galen leather case, which is so beautiful. Actually, I was at Alder and Sage journaling, and the server was like, oh, I really like he called it a pen wallet, and I think that's super cool. It does kind of look like a wallet. And I have the Twisby Iris Diamond 580 inked with Ink Institute Spider Monkey. No, I don't know where the word monkey came from. I think it's like Blue Spider or something. I just have a sample of it. I don't actually own a bottle. It's a nice blue ink. And I have my Pilot Whiskey capless. It's a vanishing point. And I have a yellowy ink in that one. It's called Waringel's Kyonghee. It's a Korean ink. And then I have my Pilot Custom 823. And this has Lennon Toolbar Sesame Oil, which is like a nice neutral brown. It's not too warm, not too cool. I think if anything, it leans into a cooler brown, but still really like it. And actually, no, it's not a cool brown. It's a pretty neutral brown. I really like this, and I think with the medium nib, it's perfect on the 823. So yeah, I did some catching up in my in my passport size traveler's notebook, but I did do some catching up, and very happy to announce that I finished my insert, my regular size traveler's notebook insert. Started this in January, and it's nice that I can finally wrap it up in the second week of February. I have this one kind of last page, and you know how each traveler's notebook insert has like this kind of in publishing, what is it called? It's like the cover page kind of. It's not the same paper as the docker that's inside here. It's just blank, and it has on the backside obviously like the branding of the traveler's company inserts, and then it has just like the cover. I usually just put a bunch of packaging in these pages, but I think for this page I'm just gonna fill it up with ephemera from today and kind of close off this insert. I worked on this insert or this spread today. I think I'm just gonna add some finishing touches. I didn't bring a pencil case with me or any stationery. I only had my traveler's notebooks, both of these, and my pen. So I think I did pretty good considering I only had whatever was in here. So that's done. I completed that spread, and I completed this spread. So 2 spreads today, and I didn't use any glue tape. This is all just washi tape and dot stickers, which I'm pretty proud of. I'm kind of proud that I didn't use any glue. I thought I always needed glue or a tape runner when I journal, but this just proves that washi tape is good enough. Honestly, it looks a little bit busy, but we're not going for Picasso, Van Gogh level journal spreads. So yeah, I'm happy that I completed that. And then my main kind of haul, the one thing I wanted to buy was to buy sourdough from Gusto Bakery. A YouTube viewer and friend recommended this when I was moving to Long Beach, and I went here I think maybe 2 or 3 times, but I bought a little snack for after dinner. It's just a palmier basically. I'm excited to have this. And then they have the best baked goods. Like their take on the Queen Aman is so good. I forgot what it's all called, but it all has a Mexican twist to it. And it's a Mexican bakery. So they have like great stuff. I believe I got the... Sorry for all the crinkly sounds. I got the sprouted loaf, and I have been craving peanut butter and butter and sourdough. So I'm probably going to have that for dinner. I've just been craving that. And then when I was having brunch earlier, they had... I'm pretty sure the bread was from Gusto Bakery, if not another local bakery. But they served it with this raspberry jam, and it was so good. So I'm craving... like this, I have strawberry jam here, so I'll probably have strawberry jam and this bread. I'm so excited. I'll probably make like a coffee as well. I know I shouldn't be drinking coffee well into the night, but I'm very excited. And then I wasn't gonna buy anything after that. The one thing that I wanted to buy was bread, and I bought it. But I went into Belcanto, which is a Filipino-owned bookstore. They have 2 locations, actually 3 if you think about it. They have the one that we went to on Retro Row. They have the Kubo LB location where Travelers Company USA did a pop-up there, which was super fun. And then they sell some of their books and other items at Steelcraft, which is a coffee shop. But Retro Row is my favorite location of theirs. It's the first one I visited, and my friend and owner of the shop, Joanna, wasn't there, or Nanette, who is also a friend of mine, wasn't there. But this is one of Nanette's recommendations. It's called Chasing Pacquiao, and it's a coming of age Filipino like YA novel. I haven't read YA in a while, but ever since I finished Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir, it's so good, guys. Just read the book. Even if you don't like sci-fi, read it. Like I love sci-fi, but I'm not... It takes me a while to get into it, but that book, I picked it up actually in New York, or like, I think I bought it at LAX actually, and I read probably like a quarter of it to my flight to New York, and I loved it so much, and it's so good. I finished it, and I've kind of been in a book slump. I started reading Chain Gang All-Stars, which I do like, but it's heavy, and I think I'm going to take a break from it just because it hits too close to home in terms of the political situation in America. So it's about the prison, and it's like Hunger Games meets like, I don't know, like Shawshank Redemption or anything related to the American prison system. So it's heavy, and so I mean this is heavy too. There's a lot of like violence in this, but I don't know, I just wanted to read something from a Filipino author, and this feels like a nice escape. Again, it's about, I think it's an LGBTQIA book about, you know, this boy who loves Pacquiao but realizes that not all heroes are created equal, and he has to, you know, make peace with that. I can't wait to read it. I read like 4 chapters at the coffee shop, and I'm gonna probably continue reading this while having the Super Bowl on, because I don't want to watch the Super Bowl. I just want to watch the halftime show. I just want to watch Kendrick perform and see who the special guest is. But I bought this, and then I paid already, and then I saw they had this tiny tarot deck keychain. It's so tiny. This is the size of the card. But I know I bought like a tiny deck, a tarot deck that I thought was gonna be like my travel deck. Like, it's so tiny already, but this is even tinier. So I'm just gonna keep this in my bag. I think it's funny, and I think it's super fitting because today was supposed to be like my Valentine's solo date for myself, and then I pulled the 3 of swords, which is all about heartbreak. So I don't know what the universe is trying to tell me, but as a single Pringle, I don't feel like lonely or whatever. Sure, I'm, you know, I had a solo date, but I think there's something to be said, and a clear distinction between being alone and being lonely. Like there's solitude and there's loneliness. And I think for me, although I might teeter into, loneliness sometimes, for the most part, I'm very happy being a solo person. And although I love love, like I love watching rom-coms and whatnot, I just, for right now in this chapter of life, I'm just excited to see how far I can go alone. And I want to achieve my dreams and whatnot. But not to say you can't do that with a partner, but right now my goals are focused on, doing it solo and being okay with being alone. I guess this is a little spiel to end kind of like this solo date. I know a lot of you watching this probably might have a partner and some of you might not. And I think regardless of your relationship status, you are a whole being and a whole person. And I hope you realize that that's already beautiful. You don't need anyone to complete your life. Obviously, it's nice to have, loved ones in your life, regardless if they're romantic or family or platonic. It's nice to have community and loved ones, but you're your whole person and you don't need anyone else to feel complete. You are not, two halves to make a whole. You are a whole person, and whoever enters your life or leaves your life, that's part of life. But I hope you know that, you can love yourself and also love other people. You are a complete person. I just want to reiterate that because as someone who, has traveled through life solo for all of my life, basically, I've gone through, parts of feeling like, oh man, like I don't have someone else in my life. Like it feels like I'm falling behind in terms of this societal timeline that people have for us, but we're all on our own journey, and I wish you all the love and happiness in your journey, regardless if that is being solo or being with someone else. I just hope you have a supportive group of people around you that love you and care for you, whether that's online or offline, your friends, your long distance friends, loved ones, partners, romantic partners, it doesn't matter. As long as you have others in your life that are caring and rooting for you, that's all that matters. And if you don't, you always can make new connections. Okay, I'm rambling. I just feel a little bit like, I don't know, reflective, emotional. But yeah, I just feel a lot of love and a lot of happiness today. And I'm thankful that I have all of you to share that love and happiness with. And I hope you do something today to tell the ones that you love, that you care about them, and that you make it known to them that you love them. I should probably call my family and text some friends after this. But yeah, thank you for joining me on my solo date. What are you gonna create in your journals for Valentine's Day? Are you gonna make a solo date spread or a date spread if you have someone in your life? Let me know in the comments below. And if you made it to the end of this video, leave your favorite heart emoji color. I have been loving the orange emoji heart. I always use that. I love the finger heart, but also the blue heart has kind of been hitting different. I don't know, I've just been loving blue lately, which is crazy, but as you can see, there's blue all around me. So yeah, leave a heart emoji in the comments down below. I love you so much. Please take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
But we'll fall in slowly. You take my breath away between the sheets. My body's weak when you're around, and I don't know how you do. Can you play the tunes we